Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. So I do get a lot of comments with people saying I have saved them a lot of money, and I do get questions, hey, can I send you some money somehow? And now there is a way, if you so choose, called fan funding. You'll find it on the channel page right there. 2006 Nissan Altima 2.5S Special Edition, very nice. Doing the rear disc brakes, as you can see, it's basically going back together. That's alright though. Got your wheel on here. You got 5 21mm lug nuts. Break them loose counterclockwise, a turn or two, and then go ahead and jack up the vehicle. And use safety stands, whatever you need to protect yourself. And the tires off the ground, take the lug nuts off the rest of the way. And you'll have your brake rotor, brake caliper, and your brake caliper mounting bracket. So it'll be right here. These are 14mm right here. You can loosen those up. This bar does get in the way of the lower one, however, once you get them both loose, as far as they'll go, it should be able to get it out without a problem. Also, I'll show you in a little bit. You take your screwdriver and put it in this little hole and pry, and then you can get between here and the rotor, and you can pry and collapse the piston. There's the piston there, which you want to collapse, and you can also just do it like this with a channel locks or a C-clamp. Bottom it out. Use a old brake pad and put it on there before you just collapse it. Don't push on the bottom of the piston. As a rule, general rule, just a slide off rotor. Got your emergency brake shoes, they look in good shape. Mounting bracket. Go ahead and clean it up. Clean these up here. Clean it best you can. 2 19mm bolts. This goes on and off real easy and nice. Morning. Just need to slide your brake pads into place. Pretty easy. We've cleaned and then we lubricated the slides here. Some lubricant. Back them off a little bit. All the way, actually. Get that lower one in first. Now see, this is where if you're taking it apart, what you want to do first is probably collapse the piston. Take a screwdriver, put it in here, get between the brake pad and or the rotor, and pry it over like this. You should be able to collapse it slowly. Then when it's collapsed, you can check your slides. You want to make sure they're free. So you can see this is moving pretty good. It'd move even more if we didn't have fat pads in there. But they're sliding free, which is a good sign. So you want to make sure the piston collapses pretty nice and your slides are good. If they're not, you certainly want to consider replacing the caliper. You can certainly try and clean them up, but maybe better to replace it. And we'll just tighten these up, and then we'll move on to perhaps pumping the brakes a few times, the brake pedal, and checking the brake fluid. I believe you'll find that one of these caliper slide bolts is rubber tipped, and I will put that at the bottom. I believe it's the only one that allow you to get past here, and it came out with a little work, so it should go back in with a little work. So I believe the rubber tipped one will go on the bottom for you. Well, let's go ahead and check the master cylinder after we pump the brakes a few times to get the pistons to come out, and then we'll check the brake fluid level. So on the driver's side, here's the brake fluid. It's got all kinds of good information about open, close, turn it, open it up, add fluid as needed. There's a minimum and maximum level on there. I can't see it very well here. In the middle is minimum though, so there's max. It's maximum right there. So once you pumped your brakes up, go ahead and top it off to the max level if you'd like. Looks like it's right about there already. So .3 brake fluid. And it might even be a good idea to just go ahead and spin these. Just to make sure nothing's locked up before you put it together. So, put the wheel back on, and that'll be completing your rear disc brake job, brake pad replacement on your 2006 Nissan Altima. Good luck to you.